Well, hello again and welcome to Roland's Reviews. I told you that I'd try to uh, have a live sometime within the next day or two. So here I am. All right. Go ahead as you fill up the chat room. Do me one small favor. I just need for you to hit the little thumb. That is the like button, and we can share this content out. And this story just keeps growing and growing and growing. And um, for everything that we hear, you know, she's being falsely accused and attacked, and all of these other misguided attempts to throw us off of her trail. It just keeps on going. All right. Um, so I think we mentioned this in one of the prior uh, videos on the super mayor, and I'll wait for you to fill up the chat room. And I was sort of in a hurry, so I didn't get a chance to send Blacks in the link. But I'll try to get that out to him. And let me see. Today is Wednesday, so let's see if you can share. Cammie, Gilbert, Chris, all of you. See if you can share this out on your Facebook pages, your True Social pages, and let's see if we can bring some folks in. So I will go ahead and get started with the roll call. All right. If you'd like for me to call your name, all I need for you to do is say hello or send an emoji, and I can make it happen, folks. All right. All right. Chubbs is here. How are you? Isaiah and Amuna, and of course, Florida, who runs the channel. And Cammie and Gilbert and Chris and Katrinka and Mom's YouTube account and Music Therapy. Hello, 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 everyone. So let's look at this title, because if you've been here watching the videos that I've done recently, Mom's YouTube account, Tiff, pay your rent. Facts, please pay your rent. Okay, exactly. And so, some of the videos that I've shared with you. How you doing, Gloria? I even shared her Facebook page, and people are just attacking her because she's a Black woman, and she's not doing anything wrong. The only reason she's being attacked is because she's Black and she's a woman and she's young. Remember, that's what we were told. Okay. Thank you so much, Amuna. Yeah, any of you who have Facebook or Truth Social, that would really help to trigger the YouTube logarithms. As I've been going back looking at the last few videos, and they haven't even made it to 100 likes. So, folks, that's what YouTube. That's how they decide if they're going to share the video out with more and more people. If they want to see engagement, they want people to hit the like button, they want people to leave comments. So even after I leave the live chat, if you go and leave comments in the up under the description box, that would be great. That would also help. That's what YouTube wants. Okay. All right. Let me read this title, and then I have some videos to share with you, because I got the latest as it relates to Tiffany's eviction. Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard being evicted from home. Where is it now? She and her boyfriend earn about $300,000. So, what's the problem, folks? Let's get into it. All right, here we go. And again, I was looking at some videos earlier, and the saga is just continuing. And so I said, let me share this. And I'll get the video going, and they're actually going to show some affidavits. So Even though she's saying, this is a personal attack and this is, they're trying to drag her name through the mud and all of these things. Okay. When people have receipts, crickets, you don't hear anything else. So let's see what this guy has. And I found this earlier today. Like I said, and this is the latest in her eviction case. So let's listen up.
Tiffany Henyard's landlord, Janetta Hall, filed an eviction lawsuit against her and her boyfriend for non-payment of rent.
Happening tonight in the south suburbs, the woman who owns a Dalton home that she leased to Mayor Tiffany Henyard has filed eviction papers. She says Henyard has not paid her rent, and now she wants her out. NBC5's Regina Waldrop with the story.
We talked to Tiffany Henyard's landlord, and she says she came to this Thornton Township meeting Tuesday night hoping to get paid what she says she's owed.
We do not have a quorum, so we will not be having a board meeting this evening.
With Thornton Township's board meeting canceled, Janetta.
So remember, I was going to go live Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. They were supposed to have a board meeting, and she posted on her Facebook page that due to threats, she couldn't come. And so that was the excuse. So the landlord, the lady who actually owns this home, went there thinking she was going to try to get some of her money, but Tiff never showed. So let's continue to listen.
The Hall will have to find another way to serve an eviction notice to Supervisor Tiffany Henyard, also Dalton's mayor.
So now I have to pay a special process service in order to get them served, which is more fees for me.
Hall says she leased this home to Henyard and her boyfriend in 2021. She says the last payment came in August. She filed eviction papers last month. She says she's now owed $5,000 in back rent plus late fees. She says the couple was a no-show for a Zoom hearing Tuesday morning.
The sheriff's been out here a few times to serve them. For a household that makes, over $350,000 a year, I'm asking for pennies.
Hull says she hasn't been able to gain access to the home or garage to do maintenance.
I gave them 48 hours notice. And then I also text them about 15 minutes before I got here. So there's a code on the garage, and then there's locks on the front door that were changed.
In a statement, an attorney for Tiffany Henyard told NBC5 no comment at this time. Hull says she regrets renting to the couple.
I don't think the money is worth it. The cash up front is not worth it. I would have rather rented to someone who, is an honest person and goes to work every day and works hard.
This matter heads back to court next Tuesday at the Markham Courthouse. Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Thank you, Regina.
As mentioned in the story, the landlord tried to serve Tiffany Henyard several times, but was unsuccessful. The landlord finally served her during one of the town hall meetings.
Her landlord confirming to WGN News these papers served to Henyard at the start of this meeting are eviction summons and complaints.
Tiffany Henyard filed a motion to strike and dismiss the landlord's eviction complaint. She asked that the lawsuit be dismissed because a copy of the lease and rental application was not included when the landlord filed her complaint. This is ironic because, according to a statement made by Tiffany Henyard's attorney, no proof of missed payment can be produced as no payment has ever been missed. So you would think their defense would be to show the court proof that all rent payments were made. Tiffany Henyard also filed a motion asking the court to remove her from the lawsuit and to seal the court records pertaining to this case. There was also an affidavit from Tiffany Henyard with the following statements: that she never had a contractual agreement with the landlord, no lease agreement exists or ever existed between her and Janetta Hall. Janetta Hall has never been her landlord.
Oh.
She never lived at any property owned by Janetta Hall.
Woo.
She also does not owe and has never owed any money for rent. And that the landlord only named her in this eviction complaint for malicious purposes. And this is an attempt to cause her public embarrassment, shame, and disgrace, and to garner media attention for herself. After Tiffany Henyard's attempt to get the case dismissed due to certain documents not being included with the filing, the landlord motioned the court to file an amended complaint. The court granted the landlord's motion, and the amended complaint was filed. In the amended complaint, the landlord asked for possession of the property, $9,800 in past due rent, and $3,800 in late fees. A copy of the 5-day notice to quit was included. The rental application was also included, listing both Tiffany Henyard's and her boyfriend's names. A copy of a 2021 rental lease was included, showing both Tiffany Henyard's and her boyfriend's name. A 2023 rental lease was also included, but this only had Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend's name. There was also a letter from the law firm representing Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend, confirming that he was still at the property and that neither the property nor their belongings had been abandoned. The court also denied Tiffany Henyard's motion to be removed from the lawsuit and to seal the court records. There was a status hearing on December 17th. At that hearing, the landlord's attorney showed up and asked for a continuance. So the new hearing date is January 7th. In a turn of events, on January 2nd, the attorney representing Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend motioned the court to be withdrawn from the case.
Okay, you heard that right. Her attorney asked to be withdrawn from the case. And you're saying that you never rented this property. So why are your things there? So this is being done as a smear campaign to her. That's what they're saying. Wayman is exactly right. If she paid rent, where are the receipts? Right. Wayman, you know, like I know, there are none. Gloria said Miss Pinocchio. Yes. So she's never lived there. So she's not responsible for her rent and makes out her boyfriend rents the Love Shack. Chubb, she lives there, but she just, the landlord raised the rent. And I guess they became salty because Tiffany, from everything I read, was friends with this lady. And the lady actually was going to rent this home to a family. I have a video to share with you, but yeah, she was going to rent this, her rental property to a family. And she said she got a call late at night from Tiff saying, don't do that. I want it. And now she deeply regrets it. Wayman says, when your attorney bails, you're in deep doo-doo. Exactly, Wayman. I'll continue.
There was also a notice of motion to withdraw as the attorney of records, showing that Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend have been notified by the attorney and that he would no longer be representing them and they would need to retain other counsel. The attorney also stated that he plans to attend the hearing on January 7th. However, it's not to represent Tiffany Henyard or her boyfriend, but to present the motion to be withdrawn. I wonder what caused the attorney to want to be withdrawn 4 days before the hearing.
Here, I hope you could understand, because that guy does have a thick accent. Their attorney withdrew 4 days before the hearing. What does that tell you, folks? Folks, hit the like button for me. I have about 45 people in here and only 24 likes. Hit that for me, please, so we can trigger that YouTube logarithm. Thank you. All right, here we go.
Landlord also filed a new motion asking the court to grant her immediate possession of the property because the rent hasn't been paid since August of 2024. As an additional remedy, she also wants the keys to the property, also the access code to the garage. She also submitted an affidavit stating that Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend have been her tenants since 2021. She also mentioned that she has text messages between her and Tiffany Henyard showing requests for various repairs and the installation of fixtures at the property. So let's see what happens on the 7th. Is Tiffany Henyard going to show up? Will she have a new attorney? Leave a comment and let me know what you think.
So that's all I pretty much had to show you for that. Michael says Diddy crack. Okay. Let me see if I can answer. I'll try to answer some of your questions. Okay. Yes, Michael, she's just telling lies. Florida says super squatter. Yes. James, $1,100 a month for that house. That's a deal. Yeah. And I think she raised it maybe $200 or something. Mom said, I heard her lawyer quit the job. She didn't get paid, allegedly. Moms, no one's working for free. Music Therapy said, Lynn, doesn't she need to furnish evidence of that smear claim in order to make? Yeah, she's just grasping at straws. Again, she's under investigation from the FBI. So things are just sort of crumbling. And so she, to make this go away, if you're under attack, I would why wouldn't you pay the money? You haven't paid since August. Right, Michael? Yes. Cammy? Yes. Straight ghetto. That's all it is. and you're running around. Oh, all these things are happening to you because you're Black and because you're so young and people are jealous. And then it's none of that. Take accountability. Now, give you an example. If I were the person renting the home and she contacted me, and you see, she's been trying to contact her, asking for her rent money. If I have a position, as a city manager, as a mayor, I don't need to be in the spotlight with that negative publicity. So why didn't she just pay? Gloria said you wanted to see her shrink ASAP. Yes. Immuna. Yes, the lies are going to backfire. The FBI investigations are not going away. They're not. And so let me stop this video. I have another one for you. So again, anyone with more than 2 brain cells would say, okay, wait a minute. All right. And with everything else that's going on, we've discussed, I've done several videos on the super mayor. Why would you not pay the rent? This is only throwing fuel on the fire. Michael, is she kin to Lil Wayne? Michael, have you seen the other videos I did on the super mayor? I've said several times, she looks like Lil Wayne with a blonde wig. Prosperity. Illinois laws are favored around renters more than landlords. Prosperity is the same way here in this state. It sucks. I do not like the landlord tenant laws at all. Okay. One of my headphones are a little bit wonky here, but I can still hear. So where are we here? Gloria said she makes us look bad. Yes. And it has nothing to do with your race or your gender. You're just, you won't take accountability for what you're doing. How you doing, Donna? That's okay. We're glad you're here. Everyone hit the like button. All right. We're getting a nice little crowd in here now. And so if you take accountability for your actions, okay, you don't have to blame anything on racism. You don't have to blame anything on your gender now remember, it's because people are jealous because she, ascended so fast at such a young age. It is none of that. She can't look and see all these things that are going on around her. Chubb says, sounds like the landlord bent over backwards to get her money. Yeah. And they were supposed to have a town hall meeting, I think Tuesday. And then she posted on Facebook she had to cancel it because there were threats, I guess, against her life. But this landlord went there. She was going to try to get some money, but Tiffany never showed up. Michael said if she were a Republican, she'd be in jail. Michael, it'd be all over, everywhere. Yes, exactly. Right. That is, but what something pathologically is wrong. We all see what's going on, and it's like she's living in an alternate universe or something. So let me share another video I have for you. I think it's this one. And if you look at the money that she and her boyfriend are making, they have the money. So, and again, I feel bad for the landlord. She had a family ready to move in, but then Tiffany called and said, no, because they were friends. I think it's in this video clip. I'll share it with you. Zully, yes. This is a sickness, an undiagnosed mental illness. Mom's YouTube account. Tiffany's got a lot of issues. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, prosperity. You're absolutely right. I was hoping they would change some of those laws as it relates to tenant landlord, because for the most part, they favor tenants. James said crackhead moves. Exactly. Don't forget she came in drones and the turkeys they stole allegedly. Yeah, she just pulls things off the walls. How you doing, Peacetime? Oh, Chubbs, good point. Chubb says just waiting on the movie to come out called My Heart Bleeds for You, the Super Mayor Tiffany. Tiffany story. You know, this is a Lifetime movie just waiting to happen. Peacetime. She didn't show up because the threats weren't on her life. They were on her bank account. Oh my God. Shots fired. Oh my God. Woo. You guys are lighting it up in the chat tonight. Oh my goodness. I said the threats were against her bank account. Oh, that was good. Oh my God. Tiff likes the rocks. And again, but I could understand if she didn't have the money. Look at the money that the both of them are pulling down together. And I have that in my title. Through what, 300,000? And now remember the millions of dollars that still haven't been accounted for. Where's that money? All right. So we don't know how much money she really has, but like I was telling Blackson, we were talking when we got off live the other day, she better be getting her ducks in order, because when the new regime, January 20th, oh my goodness, that money better appear, because the FBI investigations are not going away. Right, Zelly? Chubbs, you're absolutely right. She has said nothing about the missing millions. And again, if you're under attack and people are saying false things about you, I'm going to come out. I would hold a press conference. Here, you see these receipts? This is where that money was spent. She's done nothing. She said nothing. How you doing, James Zelly? And so that's how I am, right? If you have receipts and someone's accusing you of something, you don't just sit quietly and twiddle your thumbs. You say, you see these, right here, these receipts right here. I have receipts. Okay. She said nothing. And it's been a while since Lori Lightfoot conducted that audit. Okay. And just like I know. How you doing, Blake? Blake said probably bipolar. I'm thinking, Blake, there's definitely some type of, mental disorder, disease. Something's going on, because this is not adding up. Imuna, allegedly she displays some bipolar and schizophrenia disorder. Something, Imuna, something. What we don't know, because it may be undiagnosed. Hit the like button, folks, if you're enjoying this content. Chef, how you doing, partner? Glad you're here. I know you're at work. Thank you for dropping in. Tell her to give me some of that money. I'm in Chicago. Partner. They have not found the millions of dollars, partner. So you may be in luck. Okay. Michael, I said that in one of my earlier videos. I'm not joking. I can drop the link for you. She definitely has narcissistic behaviors. I've said that in my prior. I've done maybe four videos on the Super Mayor. How you doing, Lanita? Tiffany wanted to live the champagne life on Pepsi money. They got big money stashed somewhere. She's not sick. She a thief, period. Okay. Now, Lanita, you make sure you keep coming back, because once this FBI investigation is over, okay, we're gonna have to hash it out. All right. And see what's what. Because when they're done, we're going to know what happened to the money. All right. Prosperity said, better have it in writing or Judge Mathis will replay the watch this. Did you say that? Prosperity facts. Chef, yes, millions of dollars unaccounted for. And she and her boyfriend won't pay the rent to a friend. This woman is a friend. This video that I'm going to play, this is a friend of hers who supported her in her campaign. Oh. Donna says, my husband and I were watching last night and we said the same thing. She has a mental illness. That's scary. Donna, because anyone with more than 2 brain cells, this is not normal thinking. There is no way that she's normal. Something has to be wrong. Some type of cognitive issue, mental health. I don't know. Will, how you doing, Will? Will, hit that like button for me, love. Look under the wig. The money's always under the wig. Will. Oh my God. Woo! Somebody snatched the wig off. Will is telling us where the money is located. Okay. Hey, why not? Lori Lightfoot just said the millions was missing. She never said where the money was, so Will could have a point. Will. Oh my God, Will. Love it. Woo! Michael, everything the Democrat Party touches, they destroy. Yes, and they always spend other people's money frivolously. Cheap over frugal. Right, Prosperity? Gilbert, everyone. Will, you have everyone laughing, dear. I hope you're happy. Lynn, how are you? Lynn, good point. Lynn said she thinks she has a personality disorder. Something's wrong, people. Something. You can't tell me that something's not wrong. All of you who are here, I have about 70 people here. Hit that little thumb. That's the like button. Share this link out on your Facebook page, Instagram, Truth Social. Bring more people into the conversation. Lanita says money under the weave cap. Okay, Lanita. All right. So let's watch this video because like I said, you feel bad for the woman. She owes her thousands and thousands of dollars. And when asked about it, no comment. How you doing? The Real Rap Show. How are you? Obviously, something's wrong. She smokes weed. That explains everything. We all seen her outside her parents' house smoking weed. Uh-oh. Okay, now we got somebody here that knows something here. Okay, Real Rap Show. Thank you for the info. Michael said, where is Beetlejuice? I have to give her credit on her investigating Tiffany. And then, now, okay, so Tiffany's a Democrat, just like Lori Lightfoot. And the super mayor even said, you know, that the audit, like she's pretending like they're trying to set her up. No one's setting you up. Where are the millions of dollars? Donna, I've also been saying this for a long time. She's under the influence of some. Okay, Donna. We got it from Donna and who was that just dropped in? Real Rap? Okay. So, hey, you could be onto something because this is not normal behavior. Chubb, she's got the millions hidden, but she's not going to buy stuff like a person who's rich, like the fake wigs and nails too much and fake fur coats. Okay. Music therapy. Now, this begs the question, should a politician be cleared of serious mental illness in order to serve? I think so. Yes. The rest of us have to take all these tests, right? They need to take one too. Cammie, it's like Tiff has a reality show in her mind and we are watching it play out. Cammie, I said this. She, you know, once this is done, if she can manage to stay out of jail, she should do a reality show. She's real personable. Just don't let her near money. Yeah, welcome to the chat, Blake. We're glad you're back. What gets me is her supporters, aka flying monkeys who know she's doing wrong, but they ignore it and pretend like we're just Blake, that's all they do. They just keep saying, and I'm going to play a clip for you. What she told the black trustees, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're black. And you're beating and attacking a black woman. The color has nothing to do with it, lady. Where's the money? Zully, like Nancy Pelosi. God, somebody take Nancy Pelosi and Mad Max, Maxine Waters to Shady Pines. Get Mitch McConnell. Get all these people and take them to Shady Pines, okay? We need some younger people with some fresh, new ideas. Term limits, people. Can we say term limits? All right, let me play this. DJ said, hey, don't blame the weed. She doesn't need the weed to be an idiot. Oh, okay. Music therapy, Shady Pine. I love that show. Golden Girls. All right, so listen to this, folks, because like I said, this is where you're going to hear her friend explaining. And this is so sad that you would do a friend like this. Listen up. Yes, Zully, term limits. Here we go.
Y'all know this is a smear campaign, right? Smear campaign. That's what they do to people that they cannot control, that they cannot get out the way.
Embattled Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, in a rambling Facebook video nearly 90 minutes long, she posted that as she's facing more trouble.
She and her boyfriend are being evicted from the house they rent in Dalton. Together, the couple makes more than $300,000, according to public payroll records. But their landlord says they're not paying the rent. She talked with Dane Placco.
Initially, I didn't want to go on camera, but right now I feel like I'm at wit's end. I have nowhere else to turn.
No. Janetta Hull says she considered Tiffany Henyard a friend and even did campaign work for the Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor. But things changed in 2021 when she was about to rent out this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home she owns in Dalton to a family and got a late-night call from the mayor.
And she's like, hey, this is Mayor Henyard. And I'm like, hi. And then she's like, I heard that you were renting your house. And I said, yeah. And I said, I have somebody that's moving in soon. And she says, no, they can't move in because I want it. And I'm like, excuse me?
Feeling pressured, Hull says she agreed to rent the house to Henyard and her boyfriend, Kamal Woods, who holds a 6-figure job at the township. Henyard signed the original lease and on the line asking about...
You heard that, right? She signed the original lease. But the earlier video, those of you who were here, just type it in the comment section. What did she say? Okay, I'll let it play. Oh, my goodness.
About her job.
You see here, she only put mayor for employment.
Henyard makes nearly $300,000 as mayor and township supervisor, but is the focus of an ongoing FBI investigation for extravagant spending, questionable contracts, and using tax dollars for personal gain. Hull says things started to unravel this summer when she was forced to raise the rent by $200 to $2,400 a month because her property taxes went up again.
So with that, I had to equate that into the rent, and Kamal said that he couldn't afford it.
She says Henyard and Woods refused to pay the extra rent in August, then stopped paying altogether.
Did they pay for September?
No.
Did they pay for October?
No.
That's why you're trying to get them removed?
Yes.
Hull says not only are the couple thousands of dollars behind in rent, but they also changed the locks and garage door code, so she can't get inside.
If I pushed and go over there with the locksmith and try to change them back, I think that she's going to probably have me arrested.
So Hull went to court and filed an eviction lawsuit against Henyard and Woods. But Cook County sheriffs have tried and failed to serve that suit, both at the home and Village Hall. Now Hull is paying a process server to track one of them down.
What position does this put you in?
A very hard position. I'm between a rock and a hard place. I haven't worked in several months, and I am fearful that I may lose the house.
She says Henyard blocked her months ago, but with all the controversy surrounding Henyard's spending of tax dollars, she wants to send the mayor a message.
At some point, you would have to understand that karma is going to catch up to you. Yeah. Just pay your rent.
She says even if Henyard and her boyfriend come up with that money, she still wants them out of her house, which is on a month-to-month lease. We reached out to the couple and Henyard's criminal defense attorney, but so far have not received a response. Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
All right, folks. What are your thoughts on that? So if you were here, you heard what she's... Okay, you guys, these comments are coming fast and furiously, so give me time. Moral of the story is never let a crackhead run your town. Those are facts. Blake said, what? They are friends, but call herself... Right. And she helped. This is so sad. She helped her during her campaign. And this is how you repay her? Oh, my God. Chubbs, Waylon Jennings has a song called Rambling Man. I just changed it to a Rambling Woman. Okay. Imuna. Heard what she said. You can't do that. That should have been a red flag right there. Yes, Imuna. How do you make $300,000 a year in a town that small? Well, remember, she's the mayor of Dalton, and what's Thornton? She was a city manager or something like that. I did a video on that, Michael, but she's making the money, and then her boyfriend has a big time job. They both are making money. I'm thinking, I don't know why they have the money to pay her. So again, those of you just coming in, do me a favor, hit that like button for us. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. She has enough going on. And I don't know if you heard that FBI investigation. You know how that quid pro stuff works? One of the contractors that she paid, he's caught up in an FBI investigation and her name came up. So she was dealing with a crooked contractor. So she's under all kinds of investigations. Why would you let this happen? You are doing this to yourself. Lanita, she smokes herself cray-cray. Yeah. Ah. Chubbs, I can't figure out why the cities are paying so much money. Right, those little rinky-dink towns. What the heck? Those towns are small. Thank you, Music Therapy. Yeah, she's a supervisor. And all that money. And since you're making all this money, why are millions of dollars missing? What's going on with that? She won't answer. Why did you take, remember, the lavish trips to Las Vegas on the taxpayer's dime? Look at the money she's making. And she went and 2 or 3 other people went. Mum's the word. White supremacy and racism is why people are asking them questions. That's the problem, right? Get out of here. Florida, typical Democrat. Yes. What the heck does race have to do with this? Nothing. Stop it. I'm sick of it. Lynn, she shouldn't have reneged on the people who were originally going to Lynn, okay, Lynn. Good point. Lynn, you said it. I did. I wanted to say that, but I didn't. So you said it. She had a family, which was probably more stable than, Tiffany and her boyfriend. But Lynn, she was friends with the super mayor. And I found out you don't deal with family or friends, not when it comes to something like that. You lose friendships, family members stop speaking. It's a no-win situation. Deal with strangers. I found that to be the best. Michael, female Marion Barry. Yes. But Lynn, you're right. What the old people used to say, you cut your nose off to spite your face. You did that because she called you late at night, wielding her power. It's because they're friends and she's the mayor. So that family who probably needed that house, she'd probably still be receiving her rent money. But no, she let the super mayor, like I said, she's very charismatic. She let her influence her. Lanita, I learned the hard way. Do not rent to friends or family. No, 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 no. I found out. No, they give you these nice stories of what all they're going to do and pay rent. They don't do it. No. Prosperity said, come to Illinois for 6-figure positions to do nothing. Right. And you feel bad for the lady because I don't want her home to go into foreclosure, but she owes her how much? $5,000 or more? She owes her thousands of dollars. Donna says, it is so scary that not only Tiffany, but her whole crew have no fear in them. Do they not think when she goes down that they're going with her? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph help. Right. That's what I'm saying, Blake. That's her fault for pushing the original family out to appease her friend. Blake said the same thing that Lynn said. Yes, sometimes we think we're doing the right thing. And that little feeling inside us, that conscience is trying to warn us, but it's a friend, it's a family member, and we get burned every time. Mom's YouTube, hope she keeps her behavior good in jail. Yeah, she needs to be trying to get her stuff together prior to January 20th. This investigation is not going away. She's under investigation. This crooked contractor, I forgot how many thousands of dollars she gave him. He's under FBI investigation. So it's like a house of cards waiting to crumble. It's bad. And she's still sitting. If you look at everything she's saying, and she's got to be sick. Prosperity, that landlord, so she owes her so much money. Right. Donna, you don't rent or hire relatives. Do not. That's a no-no. I learned. I had a cousin who also learned, who had owned his own business and tried to hire family. Don't do it. Oh, CJ, how you doing? Hit the like button, love. Let me show you. Lanita said Tiffany and friends are all a bunch of crooks. She is the company. Yeah, it's like those are her henchmen. Let me show you. Since again, everything is someone else's fault. And everything is because of racism. No, you never hear her say anything about her own behavior. Never. So let me show you. I have another clip I'll share with you. So again, with Democrats, if someone's black, you don't, another black person should not say anything to them. If they do, they're a sellout. If a white person says something to them, they're racist. You can't win. Let me share this with you, because some of you may not have seen my other videos on the super mayor. Okay, let me share that with you now. All right. So Music Therapy said, yeah, please hit the like button and subscribe, folks. Michael, Tiffany says we're all haters because she's a black woman. Michael, that's what she says, because she's a black woman and people are jealous because she ascended and she's so young. No one cares about that, lady. That's what the voices in your head are telling you. No one else is thinking about that. No, she's not, Gilbert. Music Therapy said she has dual roles, but one is for Thornton, one is for Dalton. So she has two separate positions, Music Therapy. Right. Immuna, because Tiffany holds herself not guilty, no accountability, typical Democrat. All right, here we go. So just listen to her talk. She's the victim. All right. The victimhood is deafening. Listen.
When y'all do know I am the first. I'm the first youngest female mayor. Female. Stop following blind. I keep telling y'all that. Educate yourself. Learn. But y'all won't. Everybody want to earn, but don't want to learn. Get a clue. Remember, I want y'all to learn how to swim, because one thing about the black and brown communities, we don't know how to swim.
So this is what it's all about, guys. They don't want a black person in power. They don't want a woman in power. If you ain't seen that yet. And someone so young.
People are so out of order, so disrespectful. You got to give respect in order to get it. Y'all have to do better, Trustee House. You can't want to lead people and can't lead, man. You got to do better. I keep telling you, just because you wear a suit don't make you suitable. Stop. You got to do better than what you're doing right now. And right now, you're doing is keeping up confusion, keeping up mess.
It's a shame that people are so brainwashed, hoodwinked, and led astray.
And do this for me real quick. We're going to light it up. Turn to your neighbor, say, neighbor, I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. All right, love on each other. But I'll take it as flattery, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Next. Because right now, guys, you have been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. You've been led astray. You've been all these things, and I'm trying to show you what it is that you're missing. The world know who I am for that matter. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Again, the first African-American female mayor here in the village of Dalton, making history, because people think that y'all gonna get away with all the defamation of character and all the negativity stuff. You've seen me do none of that to any of them. Know your place. Learn your seat. And that's the problem y'all got. Y'all overstep. That's why y'all keep losing. So that y'all keep losing. Y'all want us to have a bad image to the public, that we don't pay our bills. That's the image y'all got out there. Somebody that's healing y'all and helping y'all. Same thing I'm over here doing, right? Healing and helping. Because this is why people come to board meetings, because you want to hear from your mayor, the chief, the one that actually run the day-to-day operation. I have a couple more videos that I would like to show you guys. I should be ashamed of y'all. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. One thing about me, y'all can say whatever, but I am one elected official that always go get the money and bring it back home to us.
I'm basically fighting against the devil, the evil spirits. I'm the good spirit, they the evil spirit.
I am your leader. I am the one that won by 82%. I am the one that carry you, trustee Jason House, you, Kiana Belcher, that never wins anything, over the hump. So when you come for me, be prepared for the fight. Because at the end of the day, they talked about Jesus Christ. So why don't I think y'all are not going to do me the same way? It's a shame that you get up here in y'all grandstand and ain't developing nothing. Somebody going to jail, just so you clear on that.
Shots fired. She called it. She said it. So those of you who have not seen my other videos on the super mayor, that's how she talks. Okay. And everything, yes, Gloria, everything is because she, right, Michael, blackety, blackety, black, black, black. Shut up. I'm sick of it. She does no wrong. All of this is because people are jealous of her and white supremacy. Because you heard what she said. Y'all are black, beating and attacking on a black woman. So you're not supposed to say anything to a black person who's in power, or you're a sellout. Get out of here. How the heck are you going to correct a problem if you can't even say anything? Again, the proverbial pink elephant in the room I talk about all the time. It's over here. We all see it, but we're all standing over here pretending we don't. Come on. Lanita, she's of the street running game all day. Yeah. And she has the older people hoodwinked. I feel so bad. Liz, her childhood was so chaotic. She has to create drama as an adult to feel normal. She is sick, very sick. Liz, that's the word of the night. That's whatever we're thinking. I think she's a narcissist. Some people in the chat said they think she has a personality disorder, bipolar. I said tripolar. She's got some issues. CJ, I know this conversation is about the Superman, but I've been busy purchasing airline tickets for some family to come here from Malibu, California. They lost everything. CJ, no. Prayers up. Prayers up, CJ. Okay. Let me know how that works. You can always send me an email, CJ. Thank you for giving me that info, love. Crackhead in a weave. Yes. Very sick girl. Multiple personalities. Can we say Sybil, boys and girls? Now, if you know about the movie Sybil, you know you're old like I am. Can we say, I can go back even further, Three Faces of Eve, boys and girls? Now, you know, that's way back. Michael, she only got away with all this because Biden's administration is lawless, especially holding Democrats accountable. Michael, if she was a conservative, she'd be in jail by now. Come on. Who are we fooling? We know the game. You're right. You're right. Jesse, did you email me back? Jesse, I did not receive an email, love. Make sure you use, it's LSIBERT. Most people think it's a capital I, but it's actually an L, okay? Once I receive it, I will respond. Sally Field, yes. Yes, let's all send up prayers for CJ, okay? Lynn, everything she accuses everyone else of is true of her. Yeah. And let me show you. I'm not done. I told you. I have all kinds of stuff I can share. I mean, she is baddie. Let me check my bookmarks. How many of you are familiar with the movie New Jack City? I think it came out in 91-ish. 91, 90. So she actually had a meeting. Well, I don't know if she was trying to intimidate people. Let me close this out. But she had a meeting. If you're familiar with the movie New Jack City, you know it was about a gangster, and it was by thank you, Joseph. I had it right, 91. Joseph says she gives Freddy Krueger nightmares in his dream. Yes. Chubbs said she went to the White House, so don't be surprised if she's parting too. Chubbs, I know she was grinning up in Jim Crow Joe's face. All right, so if you look at this, she had a meeting. Now, For those that don't know the movie, Wesley Snipes, that's one of his best roles. He played this big time drug dealer. Okay. And he ruled with an iron fist. So you see how he's dressed. So she went to a board meeting dressed like this. So I don't know if she was trying to intimidate people, but look at this right here. Illinois Mayor Tiffany Henyard accused of dressing like a TV gangster, blowing money fast, using cops to harass her enemies. Remember, people that weren't going to vote for her, she started using the police to harass those people. I don't know if they were putting trumped up charges on them, but they were harassing them. She shut down local businesses that wouldn't donate to her campaign. And you know she's ill. Oh my God. Yeah. Yep. So that I wanted to show you that. And I wanted to show you for the visual so you can see this was her, and this she's trying to be, the head gangster. Lanita said a wannabe gangster girl, not. Yeah, or she want to be a wankster. Three Faces of Eve, 1957. Yes, Michael, one of my all-time favorite movies with Joanne Woodward. Yes. Right, Blake? Something's wrong, Blake. Oh my God. So I wanted to show that to you just so you can see the visual. I can show you more. Let me see what else I have. Because she's a mess. Okay. And then there is, where is this video? I have a video where she, another content creator was talking about how she was trying to be Nino Brown. I'm like, oh my God. So she's running it now. For those of you who've seen the movie, again, Wesley Snipes ruled his drug empire with an iron fist. And so I don't know if she did that trying to intimidate people. Yeah, Cammie, like she's a mob boss. Joseph, yes. I would, Mom's YouTube, I would give Tiff the help she needs. She wouldn't like that. I can promise. Hit the like button for me, please, folks. Yeah. Oh boy, we've had 80 people in here and I only have 56 likes. Oh man. Those are Cammie, Joseph, Mom's YouTube, Jesse, Gloria, Blake. Share this on your Facebook page, love. Maybe we can get some more people to come in and hit the like button. I think the other people are gone already. So let me play this other video for you. So she's a piece of work. Oh my God. All right, here it is. Okay. And she, again, you have to see the movie to understand. James, it's the subs that matter. Okay. I was just trying to, if we get more likes, James, YouTube will share the video with more people, dear. I bet she watches videos of herself and high fives herself. Gilbert. Classic narcissistic behavior. Yes, Michael. Michael, that's a good point. Michael, I forgot about that. Yes, she's emulating Wesley Snipes. How many of you know Wesley Snipes went to jail? He did fair time for tax evasion. Thank you, Michael. I remember that because I was shocked. I'm like, oh my God, they would put a famous actor in jail? Yes, I remember that. He went to jail for tax evasion, the same crime as Hunter Biden. Make it make sense. Joseph, she better get out of Dodge before January 20th. That's all I can say. They haven't found those millions of dollars. She's making big bucks. I hope she's putting it away and not blowing it. James said 3.5 years. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I was shocked. So listen to this, because again, if you've seen the movie New Jack City, it would make a lot more sense to you, okay? She's not bad enough to make it in the federal penitentiary. No, they'd eat her alive. She thinks she's tough, but she's not. Oh yeah, Demetri K. Yeah, She thought it was funny too. Like, girl, what are you doing? All right, here it is.
There in Dalton, Illinois, by the name of Tiffany Henyard, who has likened herself to that of Nino Brown, a fictional character from a cult classic 90s movie called New Jack City, where he was a monster. He terrorized any and everybody that he came into contact with, even his own people, right? Even his homeboy, am I my brother's keeper? And it turns out that he wasn't, because he got rid of him. Nevertheless, I digress. Back to this mayor, 40-year-old Tiffany Henyard has been accused of doing things that are outside of the scope of her job. So let's go back to this Nino Brown impersonation. It said one time she showed up to City Hall there, dressed as Nino Brown, and she even took a picture of herself dressed that way, with a dog, a fake dog with a chain, because, you know, Nino Brown had these dogs and all that other stuff. And she says that she was mimicking that of Martin Lawrence, where he did a show and he was mimicking that of Nino Brown in New Jack City. Nevertheless, I did say she's a mayor, right? So she's supposed to be a little bit more on the professional side. Well, she ain't that. Now, all the other trustees that sit on the board there with her, they're like, yeah, she gotta go, right? So they just approved a, I guess, something to get the feds in to investigate her. So that FBI investigation is going forward, although the FBI said that, yeah, we really can't give y'all too many details. Now, there's a brother by the name of Lawrence Gardner who had a trucking company there in Dalton, but I guess it got shut down because he didn't want to let Tiffany shake him down. Now, when I say shake him down, he said that she demanded that he donate $3,500 to her campaign there in what they call the Village. And he was like, no. And so then they lied and said that he was operating without a liquor license or something crazy. And he's like, nah, that ain't true. But he also said, yeah, I do know that FBI is investigating because I have talked to them several times. Okay. So it is also said that she has a security detail that is out of this world, that is costing a lot of money. Now, mind you, Dalton only has about 20,000 residents, and most of them are, say it with me, Black. 92% of the residents there are Black. Why they voted for her, I don't know. But at one point in time, a year after she was elected, sounds like she got into a special election, something like that, they got on to her and it was like, yeah, we need to recall her. But it did not work because she sued them. Now, it sounds like the recall went through, but because she sued them, they weren't able to count the votes or something crazy. Nevertheless, she remained on the board there as the mayor of Dalton. It's also said that the police cars were in jeopardy of being repoed because she just ain't paying the bills. Now, she's saying it's not my responsibility to do that, this, that, and the other. But it's like, you the mayor. Why you ain't making sure the police cars are paid for? But she's making sure that her security detail is paid for. They're also saying that she is spending a lot of the town's money on big time travel plans. She's traveling all over, and she has a glam team every time she needs to take photo shoots of makeup in her hair, and it's costing a lot of money.
That's what I was referencing earlier. So you're making over $300,000. Why are you charging all this to these little small towns? Taxpayers basically are footing the bill. Did you see that 67,000? Okay.
Also said that she hired a childhood friend to work there in City Hall, and he has some issues as he was convicted of doing the unthinkable to two teenage girls when he was 16. But Tiffany is like, well, he's paid his debt to society. He's not like that anymore. But the people, the trustees there are like, well, he got a job to where he needs to go into people's homes. And in people's homes, there usually are children. And per what he was charged with, he cannot be around kids. So what are we doing here, right? So she is a mess. And did I say she was a Democrat? If I didn't, yeah, she's a Democrat, which makes sense, right? Nearly all Black town elects a Democrat Black mayor. Now, she is said to be the first female mayor and the youngest to do the job. And I don't know if that's kind of working against her, but you cannot use the people's money to act like you Nino Brown. It just ain't gonna work, right? Now, it's also said that she is being paid $50,000 as the mayor, and then she's drawing about a $250,000 salary as the supervisor of Thornton Township. So she's making a bag off of the city there in Dalton. Has also said that she told them, hey, if I'm not reelected, then guess what? Then I'm going to vote to where the mayor doesn't get paid as much as I do. I think she wants to drop it down to $25,000. It's like, that sounds like extortion. If you don't vote for me, I'm going to do that. That's extortion. But again, I want to know, what did the people see in her that they thought was a good idea? Was it because she's Black?
Yep.
She's a woman? Because, they try to get us with that. Oh, I'm the first Black woman.
Shoot.
To act like Nino Brown as the mayor. You know what I mean? Like, why would you want your people to see you that way? You should be very professional, astute, and act like you got some doggone sense. But you up in there, like it's a big old party and you spending the people's money. Yeah, she got to go. And if y'all can't get a recall, don't vote for her again.
No.
And hopefully the FBI, if they found that she has been doing things that are not appropriate, they get with her like they would get with everybody else. It's also said that she has an organization, a nonprofit, that she says that she's not really in control of, that has some issues as well with funding. And
that was last time I did a video on her. She has that cancer foundation. Anyone that sends her money needs to have their head examined. All right, let's finish it up.
Misappropriating funds. And so Tiffany Henyard's got a lot of things she needs to answer for, but it's all fun and games being a hot girl until it's not. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that.
Yeah, so you can't make this stuff up. Let me see if I can read some of these comments. Donna said she was standing outside her house last night in front of the cops and people were recording smoking a J with Leotis. Thanks, Critical Smoker, for that name. Okay, if one of us would get a free ride to the Popo. Yeah. But the police aren't going to do anything to her. They're racist, right? Yeah. What? That's such a sham of democratic process. Yeah. Vote for me. Me, I'm Black. I'm a woman. You're making history. Forget that crap. What are your policies? That's all I care about. Michael said Tiffany's a shot caller, big baller. Yeah. Thinking about to do his shirt. Okay. Yep, you're right. Where is it? I'm trying to keep up with your comments. Imuna, reckon she's hiding the missing money somewhere in a bank vault in Vegas. Well, she better have it together by January 20th. That's all I can say. Blake, yes. Truth bomb. Our own people give us the most problems, yet they're always talking about the white man. That's the Democratic way. Everything is the fault of white supremacy and racism. No personal responsibility or accountability. Moms, a-holes are everywhere. It has nothing to do with color. Thank you, moms. But now I told you she is charismatic. And of course, they get Black people emotional. She's young, she's a woman, she's Black. Come on, let's make history. Now look at what you're dealing with. Stop voting blue no matter who. I try to say that every video. Don't do it. Cash Patel got her living in his brain rent-free. He's going to get you, girl. Lanita. Yes. Where's the money, girl? Yeah, she better come up with it. Wayman, she got $10,000 from Thornton Township and only $3,000 from others. Okay. And again, look at all the money that the taxpayer money she spent on those lavish trips, eating filet mignon in those luxury hotels. If you're making $300,000 a year, why the heck are you spending taxpayers' money? You're a crook. That's what I mean. You're someone said it here earlier in the comment section. She's a get over. She's probably thinking, yeah, I got these little small towns, and she tried to be hood. She tried to be street. She's smarter than everyone. Yeah, you'll see. Oh, okay, Imuna. I'm trying, girl. Wayman, there's a lot of bashing of Democrats, but what about Trump 34 convictions? Okay, Wayman, my thoughts on that. A lot of that is those are trumped up charges. Everything was being done to prevent this man from winning another election. Though that's my thought. I think the Democrats and Republicans, they're all doing some crooked stuff. Wayman, in my opinion. Michael, they might vote her. I didn't see. Okay. They might vote her back in as mayor, you know. Yes, Michael, you remember when what's his name? What's his face? Blackson was on here, and I told him how upset I was that those old people, you know, she picks them up and she has the bingo. She gives people the free food, the free toys for their children. That's what Democrats do. When you have policies, you don't have to give people anything. You don't. Okay. So those are my thoughts. I just want to see your policies. I'm not looking at your skin color. Look at the mess that they are in. And from my understanding, before she became mayor, they had money. Now they're at a deficit. So you're voting against your own best interest to make history? No, thank you. I don't need to make history like that. I don't. If they vote her back in, hey, we'll still have content to talk about. Because as you can see, the nonsense will continue. The shenanigans will continue. But just wait. The FBI is knocking. The FBI is knocking on her door. Okay? The long arm of the law is going to get her. Yes. Music therapy. And now I hear Adam Schiff wants to impeach her. Yes, music therapy. He send him to Shady Pines as well. Kamala's still 20 million in the hole. Right, Immuna. Democrats spend other people's money frivolously. Michael, all you need is a fish fry for blacks like James Clyburn. Yes. First of all, I don't like fish. Second of all, I can feed myself. What are your policies? Michael gets it. I don't care. That's what they do. If you have policies, you don't have to feed anyone. You don't have to give people anything. You don't. Lanita, dear Tiffany, old Texas saying, yeah, is not too slick to not get caught on barbed wire. Lanita. How you doing, Chris? Chris, my fear is that, particularly with the older people, I tried to explain that. Hit the like button for me, Chris. Particularly with older people. And I had someone that was in here and they were going back and forth. Are you trying to say old people are gullible? And I said, no, God, no. Old people are wise. But when you're older, you can't see through the games. She's a trickster. She's like a Jacob in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? They can't. Older people, for the most part, you know, they're not into that type of lifestyle and playing these games. They take people at face value. They don't know, you know, she out here being a gangster and a mob boss, you know. So she does the bingo games and she goes, she, you know, takes the pictures, hugs them, makes the videos, you know. And they're like, oh, this is wonderful. She goes to the senior center and does things with them, sends the vans to take them to the doctor. Well, you know, it's the vans belong to the city, but you understand what I'm saying. She's buying people. Joseph, that would be my prayer for Illinois to turn red. Yes. Tiff now wants to be a dictator, lowering the money the mayor gets for the job. She wants to stay in power forever. Yeah, she wants to make the big bucks, but when she leaves, she wants to knock it down to $25,000. Get out of here. So, you know, that's what we're dealing with, folks. That's why if you've been here on the channel for a while, you can't vote blue no matter who. What are the policies, people? And I feel so bad for the older people who, you know, they don't know. God bless them, they don't know. And the younger people, like, you know, when I took you to her Facebook page, when she was out there to pass out the boxes of free food and the boxes of the free toys and gifts for the people's kids, you're buying votes. Of course they want her to stay. They're going to want to keep her. Seniors winning bingo prizes that they have paid for through their tax. Wayman gets it, yes. They don't realize you're not getting anything. You paid for this. Yes, Wayman, yes. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Robert, how are you? Yeah, the free. Now remember, Robert, you weren't here when I did the video. She went out there to talk trash about the 2 trustees who haven't been coming to the meetings. So she, you know, this was a video op for her. Yes, I'm sorry, I don't have your boxes of free food. And she had some other people out there talking, oh, the kids aren't going to have a Christmas now. And well, it's because of the 2 trustees. She never tells the full story. The trustees are not going because they need a quorum to vote. They don't have enough people without the 2 of the trustees. 2 of the trustees who really are not down for her shenanigans. She wants them there so they can vote to usher in another trustee, another flunky that will listen to her. Michael Johnson, Ilham Omar married her brother. Being older doesn't make one want. Right, Prosperity? It says she, you know, when someone's throwing stuff, so-called free stuff at you all the time, you can get a little jaded. Immuna, when a person comes to seniors quick with manipulation, intimidation, blindsiding them all at once, they don't have relatives close by to protect them. She took advantage of the situation. Yeah, particularly, that's a good point, Immuna. People, even we hear all the time about older, elderly people being scammed. Particularly, you know, they don't have family or someone there to speak for them. Oh my God. Because I mean, they're not out here scamming people. They're just trying to enjoy the years that they have left. Michael, I know she has her pictures plastered all over the place. Yes. Wayman, the food comes through the Chicago Food Depository provided through donations. Okay. Thank you, Wayman. Thank you, Chubbs. Donna, how are you, love? Hit the like button, folks. We're not going to make it to 100, but we made it to 72 likes. So, hey, that's the best we can do, I guess, tonight. But yeah, like I said, I hope, my hope is that she'll return the money. I don't want to see anyone go to jail, folks. So find the money. But when you're not even willing to, you know, acknowledge or say anything about it, she doesn't have that option. When the FBI comes, you can't. Remember when that reporter was asking her about all the thousands of dollars she spent on the lavish trip to Las Vegas, and he had the microphone there, and she looked the other way, and then she said, and she smiled. She didn't say a word. Michael, this is a great channel with great people on. Thank you, Michael. I think so too. We have a good time here. Wayman, if she could, if possible, she needs to find that money and return it. Yes, music therapy, that is a crime. I would hate for her to go to jail, but she's not saying one word. And the way she spends money frivolously, who knows where that money is? Does she even know? Cammie, misappropriation of funds. Oh God, that Pritzker's got to go. That governor, oh my God. He's got to go. Robert said, show me the money. Music therapy, thank you. Wondering if she put that money aside to flee the country. Immuna, I don't know, but I've been saying she's making good money, the money her salaries. She needs to be, you know, getting her ducks in order because the FBI is not going away. They're just not, okay? Gilbert, they need to create the song Bad Girls, Bad Girls. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girls, bad girl. Yes, in simulation, it's under a mattress. Okay, millions of dollars. She better get it because, well, the house that she's being evicted from, she didn't pay she changed the locks. So now even the homeowner can't get in there. How you doing, Sergeant? Hello. Pinky, how are you, love? If she doesn't go to jail, I will lose the rest of my hope in humanity. Yes, Mom. I don't see how she can't go. I mean, I hate it, but you can't, take these positions and think, you can just do whatever you want. It doesn't work that way. Butterfly Nest. Hello. All right, they're coming in now. Hit the like button, people. Oh my God. Butterfly Nest. Share this on your Facebook page, love. Pinky, share this on your Facebook page, please, love. Wire transfer. Okay, Robert. Okay, maybe. Wavelin said, yes, get Fat Man Pritzker out of he is awful. Governor of New York, Hochul, get rid of these people. They're not going to do anything for the American people. This is definitely, I'm telling you, her life, everything she's done, this is a Lifetime movie. Tell me it's not. Tell me I'm wrong. We're going to see this movie on Lifetime. Woo, Butterfly, you just got home? Good. Wavelin, that's what I was trying to tell people. I'm not saying anything negative about elderly people, but let's face it, the older we get, we're not as mentally sharp. We're not. I was scammed out of $10. When was it? A couple of months ago, because I have a Lowe's, you know how you have a Lowe's credit card that you can use in the store? And I received an email saying they were sending me a free gift. Just pay shipping and handling. So I was scammed out of $10. So, I mean, these scams, woo. People stay up at night thinking of ways to separate you from your money. And then I got a text from Bank of America, someone, so they took my bank card information and they were trying to charge $167 in exercise equipment. So I got a text message, is this you? And I dialed the 800 number. That is not me. I am at work. So it's these scams are, whoo. In simulation, you get those all the time. I know now, delete. When I get those emails, delete. Donna said it'll be a good Lifetime movie if the ending is her going to jail. Donna, I don't see how she can avoid it. These millions of dollars have not been accounted for. And she's not saying anything to anyone. And you guys, all of you who are just coming in, I played videos. Make sure you go back and look at the videos. She spent, what was it, $67,000 on those trips to Vegas, luxury hotels. The taxpayers paid for that. When and if she flees maybe to Africa, she'll end up on America's Most Wanted. And if she goes to Africa, they're going to throw her in jail because she better not take those shenanigans over there or she'll come up missing. Oh, no, you can't do that over there. Pritzker and Johnson, yes. Both of them have to go. But Butterfly, I don't know. She hasn't, but those of you just coming in, she hasn't paid rent since August. She owes the lady, what, $5,000? And then she's lying. She's saying this is a smear campaign. Her own lawyer, they have a hearing coming up in a few days. Her lawyer said, nope, stepped away from the case. Her lawyer. So you tell me. Hit the like button for me, folks. She's saying all of this is a smear campaign. This lady is doing this for notoriety. She's trying to smear her name. You have all these other cases going on and all these other issues. Why wouldn't you pay your rent? This would be one less headache for you. Imuna, yes, we need to see this. Those Africans don't play. No, they don't, Cammie. She better not go over there. They have their own scams. She'll be the one that's scammed. No, she better not take that nonsense over there. She'll come up missing. She spent $3,500 on Amazon in one day. Right, spending other people's money. Thank you so much, Gilbert. Thanks a lot for dropping in. Hit the like button for me, Sergeant. It's got to be Tiffany, Sergeant. It's got to be Tiffany. CJ, Roland, Amazon, Walmart, PayPal, eBay will not send emails or text messages unless it's an order confirmation. Rule of thumb. If they are not in your contacts, don't open emails. Yes, CJ, it was Lowe's, and I had been used to getting emails from Lowe's. So that's why I was caught off guard, dear. Thank you for that, though. Yeah. Lowe's, sometimes sends me emails, and so that's how they were able to get me. Yeah, she spent over $40,000 and want other people's money again. They told her to Butterfly, you can't have that type of stuff on your credit running for mayor. They want your record to be clean. Yeah. If you have time, look up all the court cases that she has. Tiff Wayman, I was looking at that. I saw one of her mug shots because someone had it up on one of their Facebook pages, and then I was reading the comments. I go to the comments first, and people were like, "This is bogus," and "Leave her alone," and "You're being racist." I mean, it was awful. And once I hear all that, oh, this is racist, white supremacy, I just keep scrolling. I can't deal with it. I can't. Because they are not willing to acknowledge the truth. She was, what was it, Wayman? It was something about a car. She had a car that wasn't hers, and that's why she was arrested. What was it? I saw that, Wayman. If you have time, okay, she was robbing cars. She was taking change out of cars. She was doing something with cars that weren't hers. I know that. In simulation, you got me thinking maybe Tiff is building a life away from Dalton with the money. She's playing a great escape. I mean, $3,500 in one day from Amazon. Yeah, to live lavishly and not pay rent. Tell me where you can stay rent-free or mortgage-free. That's where I want to live. Okay. So, I don't know what her issue is. She was breaking into car. Thank you, Wayman. I thought that's what it was, but I didn't want to say it, and I didn't want to, but I saw that, and I normally like to read, 2 or 3 sources before I quote it. But yeah, she was taking change out of cars. Yeah, breaking into cars for change. Yeah, because I saw the mugshot, but with Photoshop and with AI, people do a lot of different things, and so I said, and I was busy. I didn't have time to check other sources, but that's what I read. So if you saw it too, hey, how you doing, Montrez? Robert Bray in jail. Tiffany is in financial trouble. It has finally caught up with her. Yes, hit the like button for me, Montrez. Thank you for stopping in, love. Wayman says check the Chicago Police Department. Okay, hold on. Let me pull. While you guys are typing, let me pull. How you doing, Donovan? Tiff was breaking. Yes. Okay. More than one person has said it. So now, okay, I know what I read was true. She was breaking into cars for money. Let me pull up her mugshot. Yes. Karen Bass did that too. What are you telling me about Karen Bass? What are you telling me? So they got her for B&E? Let me see. And that was you said that was in Chicago, I think. All right, hold on. Okay, I'm looking, because okay. Okay. Let me see what I can find. Yeah, she was breaking in the car. Share. Thank you. Yeah, if we could share this out, we could have 100 people in here every time. Okay, let's see. All right, here it is. I found something. Hold on. I found you wanted it. So, hey, I got it. You want me to play the video or do another video tomorrow? Type it in the comment section. It's up to you. I can play it because I just pulled it up. And like I said, I looked at an article, but I wanted to check. I wanted to check it out first. Show now. Okay. I'm set.
Mission. That's a pretty serious crime.
All right, hold on. All right. Can everyone see? Okay, I got it. Okay. You want to see it now? I have it. Like I said, I saw an article, but I like to check 2 or 3 places before I share something. But hey, here it is. And more, I'm not the only one. You guys saw it too. Yeah, Hannah was good. All right, let's see what he's talking about here. Where are we? Okay. Let's listen up.
We talk about patterns. When someone breaks into a home or breaks into a car, they let you know that they will take whatever they want to take. They see something, they go get it, whether it is something in that car or even some kind of issue with the person that owned that car. And this is why we see now more of a pattern of her recklessly spending taxpayers' money as the mayor is conducting a $7 million deficit.
All the way until last month, we were receiving monthly financial reports. This month, we did not receive a monthly financial report. Last fiscal year through May, the deficit was $2.5 million in our operating account. This year through the report we got, which was September 30th, I pulled that up as you were speaking. So from May through September, there was an additional $4.2 million of deficit. So you couple those two together, the deficit is growing and it's approaching $7 million.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you, we can tell that she sees things and she gets it and she wants it, even if it's something that she shouldn't have. And that's the biggest problem we have right now. As promised, we're going to be talking about the criminal past of the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. Many content creators have already discussed this. Shout out to Nate the Lawyer, Pink Book Lessons, and Shawayne Burns. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Shout out to them. But I want to dig a little deeper to exactly what is going on. I wanted to find some answers to these questions. Did the residents know about Tiffany's arrest before she got elected? Did she ever talk about her arrest? And as voters, how much time do we spend truly looking at the background of a candidate? And I want to talk about the topic from the last video that got a lot of attention about the idea of when you vote for someone, you get what you deserve. I have some clarifications about that statement. We're going to talk about that in this video. Let's get into it. So as you can see right here, this is the mugshot. She was arrested July 20th, 2016 and released a day later. And her charge was criminal trespass to vehicles. What is criminal trespass? The criminal act involves unauthorized entry into a vehicle owned by someone else. This offense doesn't necessarily involve death or damage to the vehicle. The key element is unauthorized entry. You got into a vehicle that wasn't yours. It is considered a form of trespass, which typically involves entering or maintaining on property without permission. That is a pretty serious crime. Nothing to scoff at. It's not something minor. My car was broken into during the pandemic. Getting into someone's vehicle is like going into someone's house. Apart from your house, your vehicle is probably one of the more valuable things you have. Some of us are still paying for this vehicle that we're using. And for someone to go in there without permission, it's really bad. It's terrible, actually. So she was arrested and then was released. Not much more information is available. I've been looking all over the internet. If anyone has more information exactly what happened, you can email me. But it's definitely a red flag, obviously, as someone who is running for office. And the one thing that I've noticed as well is I was scouring the internet all day yesterday, trying to find any kind of interview, any kind of written publication of Tiffany Henyard talking about her arrest or talking about this past situation. It don't seem like there's anything. She's bragging about her accomplishments. She brags about what she's doing, but she doesn't talk about this arrest at all. Yes, you could say it's 7 years ago, but she was running for office just a few years ago. Usually when you have something that happens to you, like being arrested, usually that's a low point in your life, you'd want to discuss it. But it looks like it never happened. Going to the internet, checking out some videos, haven't seen any discussion. I don't know if her opponent running for mayor brought it up. Who knows? She won 82% of the vote when she became mayor.
History is going to be made today in South Suburban Dalton. Tiffany Henyard will be sworn in as the village's first woman mayor. Henyard won 82% of the vote in the April election.
So this question, you guys can answer in the comments below. Would you ever vote someone after they've been arrested for something? For me, I think the best candidates are people who probably haven't been arrested, but obviously it depends on the crime, right? Someone that's doing some kind of protest peacefully, they get arrested. That person's trying to make a statement. Instead of using the handcuffs, they give them some kind of plastic zip tie. They go in and spend an afternoon in jail and they move. It depends on the crime, obviously. If you're embezzling or you're doing something super violent, no, I don't think, obviously, that's probably not the good pick. But I do want to say this, that just because you have a criminal history does not necessarily mean you're not able to do the job. Going back to my time of being a manager, I've hired people who had criminal histories. But this is the difference between those people that I hired and had good experiences compared to Tiffany Henyard. So when you hire, it's crucial for that person to be open about their past. So when I interviewed some of these people, they were able to tell me exactly what they did, what happened, and why they did it, and what they learned from it. And talking to them, I felt that they realized that they made a mistake. They're looking for a second chance. They're here to do something positive. And I had good experiences. The problem is with Tiffany Henyard, it was a problem then, and it's definitely a problem now. There was no transparency. We should be able to give people second chances if they're truly transparent with everything. And the problem is that Tiffany Henyard never openly discussed her arrest. So it's concerning when a candidate only shares their positive achievements, but not their downfalls. So I don't think the residents knew about her being arrested. She won 82% of the vote, as I said before. How much do we really know the backgrounds of our political candidates? Sometimes it looks like we know little to nothing. If it's not from the opponent or the media bring this up, there's no way anyone would know. Now, another thing I've noticed a lot of people in the comment section and checking out other videos that people are saying, how is this happening? How are these people allowing this to happen? What's going on? This is just typical, I guess, Illinois corruption politics, how they are allowing this person to continue. But the thing is, they have tried. It was an effort to recall.
All right, let me get rid of this commercial. I've been reading your comments and I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, and Sergeant, they got rid of the DEI mayor in Baton Rouge. Yeah, DEI is none and void. All right, here we go.
Trustees in South Suburban Dalton say 56% of voters want their mayor removed from office in a controversial recall vote.
It was initiated back in April of 2022. The Dalton Village Board voted to place 2 referendums on the ballot for the election on June 28, 2022. These referendums would have enabled the recall of Henyard. Over 54% of the voters voted in favor to recall on the 2 questions on the ballot. The problem is, the results of the recall vote were later found to be invalid.
Evening, you may remember back in the spring, Mayor Tiffany Henyard filing a lawsuit arguing that the recall referendum was unconstitutional. A Cook County judge then ordering the county clerk to disregard the results of yesterday's recall referendum. And then at the 11th hour, an appellate court reversing that decision until this entire matter can be decided in court later this summer.
So Dalton just can't catch a break. Results for Tiffany Henyard were found to be invalid due to a combination of legal and procedural problems. The Illinois First Appellate Court ruled that the Dalton Village Board made a mistake in attempting to ask voters to both create a recall provision and to recall Henyard from office in the same election. Simply put, they tried to make a new rule about how to remove a mayor and use it at the same time. But the law says you can't do both at one time. You have to make the rule first, and then later you can use it to decide if the mayor should be removed. I hope that makes sense.
Written statement, Henyard saying, quote, many of my supporters did not vote because they were under the impression the votes would not be counted. Sadly, because the vote was allowed to happen, our community is more divided than ever.
Since they didn't follow this step-by-step process, the court said that their decision to remove the mayor didn't count. This is why she came out like this when the recall was rejected.
How y'all doing? Ain't no stopping us now.
But simply put, I don't think the residents would have voted 82% if they knew about her past. I think it was important for her to talk about it.
But again, folks, what they get, they like to get Black Americans emotional. She's young. She's a woman. You're making history. She's Black. Look at the ramifications. Look at what they're dealing with now. Look at prosperity. She's been voting conservatively over 20 plus years, but she lives in Chicago. Look at what she's been dealing with. So voting has consequences, people. All right. That vote blue no matter who. This is what it will get you. Why did no one not know what this woman's history was? All right, let me continue.
You can tell when someone is truly sorry for something and being open about what you've done in the past. None of us are perfect, obviously. And even as a country, we need to investigate the backgrounds of.
And he's right. I mean, but it's one thing, someone, like if she'd been transparent. Transparency is the key, folks. Just because everyone makes a mistake. I think someone typed that in there, and I agree. But if you're just up here like you don't make any mistakes, you won't address anything, you're not transparent, everything is hidden. No, I can't.
Political candidates more thoroughly. If you know the story about George Santos, the member of Congress, that is an excellent example, because this dude was expelled from Congress due to facing multiple federal fraud charges. His tenure in the House of Representatives was marked by controversy and scandal, leading to criminal charges being filed against him. And this dude literally lied about damn near everything. He lied about his education. He lied about his work experience. He lied about his charity work. He even lied and claimed that his mother was in the World Trade Center during the 9/11 attacks, and that his grandparents escaped the Holocaust. He even lied about having a past criminal charge in Brazil. And this guy was able to be elected congressman. It's just they realized right after they did that this guy was a total fraud. So this happens all the time, obviously. We talk about patterns. When someone breaks into a home or breaks into a car, they let you know that they will take whatever they want to take. They see something, they go get it. Whether it is something in that car or even some kind of issue with the person that owned that car. And this is why we see now more of a pattern of her recklessly spending taxpayers' money as the mayor is conducting a $7 million deficit where she is running things. We can tell that she sees things and she gets it and she wants it, even if it's something that she shouldn't have. And that's the biggest problem we have right now. But let's revisit this idea. I talked about this on the last video. You get what you voted for. Let me show you a clip of what I said. You voted for this person, you deserve everything that happens, which I find is a really weird thing to say. When people vote for a candidate, they make the decision on the information and circumstances available at the time. Situations can change dramatically after elections. New facts may emerge, or the elected official might act differently than expected. Holding voters accountable for unforeseen changes undermine the dynamic nature of politics. I had a day to think about it, and I want to provide some clarifications. I don't believe things are black or white. I believe in some level of nuance. So when you guys say in the comments, and I appreciate all the comments, it's all love. When many of you guys say you get what you voted for, in my opinion, it's definitely accurate when you're talking about policies. When you are voting for a candidate policies, and those policies is pretty obvious, they tell you exactly what they're going to do, and you vote for it, and it goes wrong, or they give you exactly what you wanted, but you realize that was a bad idea. It's hard to complain when you knew their record and you still voted for them, right? So for instance, I'm in New York City. I did vote for the mayor. That was a big mistake. He sucks. I voted for the mayor, but I didn't vote for the governor. But if I voted for both of them and I see what's happening in New York City, you can say, yeah, I can't complain. I voted for them. I knew their record. But what about a candidate's criminal record? Should voters be informed about it beforehand? In my opinion, absolutely. We need to know.
What do you think? Type it in the comment section. I think we should be. So that everything is transparent, lay all the cards on the table so we know who we're getting. Tell me what you think. Type it in the comment section, folks.
What was going on? And then we can make our decision after that. So if I voted for a candidate and I did not know about their criminal history, I feel fooled. I feel scammed, because when you're voting for someone and you're thinking, all right, this person probably has as much as a clean slate as I do, like I haven't been arrested before, that, okay, we don't have to worry about that issue. If a candidate decided to just be crooked, yeah, it sucks, but I didn't know beforehand. That's why I think 54% decided to recall. They realized they got fooled. And obviously, the actions that she's taking brings it to a point where they want her gone. There's so much corruption in our society here. And all we want is accountability, and we want transparency. You want to know about this person before you hire them. But it seemed like Tiffany Henyard was already entrenched in the political landscape in that area. She seems to be charismatic, and she just kind of jumped in. And I still don't understand the idea of being a mayor and you're running the township. Someone had to explain that to me. That's just my opinion. Tell me what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, so, and some very interesting comments were zooming by. Let me see if I can catch up. Michael said, have you seen it without makeup? It's not pretty. Woo! Chubbs said, unfortunately, Tiffany's like a child playing in an adult world, and seems she will never learn, which I wish she would change. I don't want anyone to perish in the lake of fire on Judgment Day. Okay, Chubbs. Blake, take the voting rights away from everyone. Yes, until we get rid of her. Trudeau resigned, and our premier Doug Ford out here in Canada is pitching an energy alliance with USA because we supply America with energy to avoid the tariff threat. Trump's got them shook. Yes, he does. Michael Santos was a Republican. That's why they got rid of. Yeah. Democrats, they just keep on and on and on and on like the Energizer Bunny. DJ, how are you? Why were the voters made to think the votes wouldn't be counted? Kind of negates the reason for a vote. Why would they be under that impression? Lies and innuendo, DJ. Hit the like button for me, please, Donovan and DJ. Thank you so much. Where are we? It's upon the Wayman. Truth bomb. Wayman, I've been saying that. I don't know how long you've been on the channel, love, but I've been saying that for over a year. Wayman it makes a very poignant statement. It's up to the voter to do the research. And that's what I've been saying, Wayman. That's if they don't scrub their record before. And Blake, Blake has a good point too. Sometimes the records are removed. Mendez resigned and was convicted. If you're running for office, we should know everything. Yeah, so we can make an intelligent, informed decision. Everything needs to be transparent. We need a thorough background check. I mean, they do it for regular job applicants. Cammy, truth bomb. In simulation, background check, yes. Sergeant, in 2025, you must do a background check on everybody, including preachers. You better, Sergeant. You're absolutely right. Moms, criminals should not have the chance to get in high positions. It's that easy, okay? And then, of course, looking at the positions, looking at I think you have to look at the crime they committed now. So she was allegedly stealing money out of cars. You don't need to be in charge of millions of dollars, okay? That's not a good look. And who knows if these people knew? And even if you had a few people who were trying to warn them about her record, again, you know, they're, well, YouTube Prosperity, thanks for stopping in, love. Well, you can make history. First Black woman, you know, she's young. And so that overrides common sense, unfortunately. Donovan, it is the opponent's job to look up that candidate's background called muckraking. Yes, Donovan. Yes. It's the voter's job to do it as well. Oh, yeah. Tiffany had help from that fraudulent boyfriend. She didn't scheme and plot up all this stuff by herself. Bonnie and Clyde, hood rats. Hey. Wayman, in a way, you can't blame her. The voters need to do their research. Yeah, and they do. I've been saying that over a year. Sergeant, if I can get a receipt for a burger, I should be able to get a receipt for voting. Okay, Sergeant. Michael, Democrats don't vote on policy. They vote on emotions and how they feel about a candidate. Michael, that's the problem. Yes, sir. Drives me crazy. Chubb, Miss Rowland has 90 likes. Let's get her to 100 or more. Thank you, Chubbs. I'm trying. Yeah, we're at 9. We're at 8 away. If we can get to 8 more likes, can someone share it on their Facebook page? Can we get 8 more people to hit that like button? Usually when we get to 100 likes, YouTube likes to share it a lot. Wolf, how are you? Hit the like button, love. Wolf said she was not qualified. Okay, Wolf, since she was not qualified, why do you think she got, what, 83% of the people to vote for her? Why was she voted in, Wolf? Tell me what your opinion of that is. Music therapy. Good night, Prosperity. Yes, good night, love. Trump doing away with DEI. Good. DEI, get rid of it. Put the most qualified person in the position, people. You won't have all these problems. Don't vote for race, skin color. You have these problems as a result. Dems vote for evil. We vote for truth and justice for all. Good. Donovan, people from California were telling people about Kamala's record and black sororities and fraternities, and black women still voted for her knowing the facts. Donovan gets it. Yes. Yes. And these are the black elites, the people with all these several degrees. And they still voted for this black, trying to make history for the first black woman. Get out of here. Some people are so smart, though, they're stupid. Because we all of us on this channel know, we've said it for over a year, she's not black. Music therapy. Right, music therapy, they voted for her skin color. But look at the trouble they're in now. Sergeant, you got it. You got it. Voting for emotion, voting for looks, voting for skin color will get you in a world of trouble. Pinky said black men voted for Kamala at a rate of 79%. That's sad. Chris, MLK always said, don't judge a person of the color or skin, but the character, not the color. Right, Chris? Look at these policies. If someone's skin is white, those policies align with what you believe in. That's who you need to vote for. That's crazy. She was not voted by the community. They had nobody for that post after the mayor went ill and died. Okay, moms, thank you. That's right. I did read that because she was good friends with the mayor that died. She said she loved him to death. I watched the video the other day and she said she was close to him. That's what she said. I don't know. Not unless she did one of those joy situations. You know what's going on with Fox Sports right now. They have a whole mess. Woo! Mom's YouTube, connect the dots. Oh, Micah, yes, she's an Indian again. Yes. Thank you, Wolf. Yeah, she was. Brandon just sent another 500 mil to the Crane. Oh, no. Yeah, DJ, January 20th cannot get here quick enough. If we vote for skin color instead of voting for what they believe we will end up paying for it in the end, vote for people who love their God and country and family. Good Chubbs. Yes. Yes. Wow. It's that simple, people. And we won't have all of these issues. And like I said, I feel bad for the people, the small percentage of people there who don't support her. Now look at them. They're being attacked. So it's causing divisiveness because the people who can see right through her charade aren't falling for her shenanigans. She came in drones. Woo! And it's just, same thing going on in these other blue cities. Look, folks, I told you, I would not live in a blue city. No way. No, thank you. I'm good. I just, no. And they're all like war zones. We talked about that. No way. And you can't protect yourself like I'm able to protect myself here in North Carolina. I told you I'm locked and loaded. I am. And we vote on policy. Yes, Chris, not skin color. Yes, Michael. The Democratic Party hates anything that's Right. Trump is complaining about Musk behind closed doors. This was reported and leaked today. I heard about that, Immuna. Yeah, and everything's not going to be perfect. They're going to have their little tiffs. You know, but they'll smooth it out. Dems vote for division. We vote for united. We stand. Right, Chubbs? Brandon needs to get that money out of this big guy, his big guy account. DJ, that would be nice. Lots of people are leaving California. The city you live in might turn blue. They leave and don't change. Well, Pink, it'll be time for me to pack up and go. Okay. Now, I actually live near a blue city. We have several blue cities in North Carolina. I just won't live in those cities. Okay. Wayman, I want to visit Greenland. I've been all over Europe, but I've never been to Greenland, Iceland, Greenland, where else do I want to go? I want to go to Holland, a few other places I'd like to visit. Oh, that's right, Donna, you're in North Carolina too. Okay. Oh, Donna, you are too. Yes, girl, we're ready. I could never live in New York again. You can't protect yourself. You have to hope and pray that there's another Daniel Penny, you know. And if not, then you're just unalived. Okay? Hit the like button for us, folks. We're going to get out of here. I enjoyed each of you. Iredell County, that is Statesville. You are not far from Gaston County and Charlotte-Mecklenburg County. I know exactly where you are. Yes, I taught in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools for 1 year, so I know exactly where you are. Michael, I'm skeptical of Musk. He called all American workers lazy and dumb, and he talked about putting chips in people. Michael, he also said, no, not him. It's Ramaswamy. Yeah, they are upsetting Trump's base, so they're going to have to try to get that worked out. Immuna, the Netherlands. I'd love to travel to the Netherlands. Greenland looks nice. Yes. Baldwin Birds. Yeah, thank you for being here, love. All right. Can I get 7 more likes before we go? Hit the like button, folks. We're going to get out of here. I told you I ordered channel t-shirts. So I think what I'm going to start doing. You think so, Pinky? Good night, Miss Rowland. Everyone in the chat, remember, God loves you and will never leave you. His love is everlasting. Thank you, Chubbs. Yeah, I don't want any chips in me. I'm good. Except for chocolate chips. Subscribe if you like the content or leave a like. It helps the chat. Thank you, moms. Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Blackson and I will probably be live on Friday. I don't know if we'll be live tomorrow unless something happens. We'll see. Yeah, I heard about that, Immuna. Pinky, I heard that. Yeah, they were saying that they have to bring people from India and other places because of, Americans are lazy. Ew, the base is upset about that. So yeah. Pinky, not Pinky, Florida, share this on Truth Social, please, love, if you have not already. Thank you so much, because we're going to get out of here. So I have channel t-shirts and ballpoint pens, and I have a few keychains. So what I'm going to start doing, start passing out some of these t-shirts. What I'd like for you to do, oh yeah, I appreciate all of you. Even once I end the live stream, YouTube likes to see engagement. Start leaving me comments, folks, up under the videos, up under the description box. And I go to bed kind of early, but if I don't get to your comments tonight, when I get up in the morning, I will respond. And I'm going to start sending, mailing t-shirts to people, mailing some channel paraphernalia to some people, because I appreciate you and I want to show you. Chubbs, Miss Rowland, wish you could make some t-shirts and hats. I'd buy. Chubbs, I do I have t-shirts and I have some ballpoint pens and keychains. Thank you, love. Florida's the boss. You're the best. Love you. I know, Imuna. We're trying to get to 5 more likes. A lot of people have come and gone already. But I do appreciate you trying to help me make it to 100. Pinky, I only have one pink shirt. They didn't have the style I wanted, but I am gonna, pink is, you know, pink and red I wear a lot of. I am going to order some red or pink shirts. Right now I have some, but they're black. And they have my channel logo on the front, and then they have YouTube on the back. Chubbs, email me. Let me type in my email, lsibert@ymail.com. That's an L, not an I. A lot of people think that they've emailed me, Chubbs, and they haven't. So it's lsibert. Once I receive an email, I respond to let you know that I did receive it. Okay. Yeah, I saw Indian and white Americans are fighting on social media. I know it's bad. And the Democrats are trying to profit from this. So we better bring the base back together. Okay, this is what the Democrats want. They want divisiveness. They thrive on divisiveness. And if we don't pull it together, they're going to wiggle their way back in. So we've got to figure this out, people. We talked about that. That's divisiveness. That's the devil. That, you know, that's of the devil. And you know how I feel. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. You know I have to sing some Fleetwood Mac. Thank you so much, Bertha. Love you too, dear. Thank you so much. Hit the like button for me, Bertha. Share this on your Facebook page. Share this on your Truth Social page. I'll be live. We'll be live either Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure which day. Just look out for make sure if you're subscribed, make sure it's on all notifications so you don't miss. Oh yeah, Tulsi's good. I've loved her ever since she read the Kamala, the Curry Queen, the Riot Act. I loved her since then. Yeah. Pinky, they're trying to fill it with everybody from India. But the base is going to have something to say about that. Yeah, she is from Hawaii. Thank you so much, Tammy. Hit the like button, love. We're going to go. Make sure you go back and look at, I played 3 or 4 videos. You need to check those out. That's going to help you explain everything that we just unpacked. Okay. Yes, 380,000 kids are missing. Yes, and simulation. I'm still trying to figure that out. Tammy, thank you so much. All right. Brendan, how are you? Oh, Brendan from Australia. Hit the like button for me, love. We're going to make it to 100. Woohoo! Yes. You're from Geraldton, Western Australia. Brendan, hit the like button and the subscribe button. We're going to leave now. Please go back and watch the beginning of the video. We talked about a lot. We unpacked a lot of content in reference to the super mayor. Michael, I'll have to check. Why? Have you not seen Uncle Al? Has he not been uploading videos? Because I've been so busy, I haven't checked. Oh, Brendan, you have. Thanks, love. Brendan, if you like this content, share it with your family and friends, love. Thank you. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure it's on all notifications. Australia has been hurt by immigrants. Yes, I was watching a video today. England, I mean, this immigration issue is terrible. It's everywhere. All right. Okay. I think we're done. Brendan will be live probably Friday night, unless if There's a Dalton or Thornton Town live meeting tomorrow. I'll go live. I'll stream it live. If not, thank you, Pinky. Oh, I love Sky News Australia. That lady is hilarious. Oh my God. I watch Sky News Australia all the time. Woo! So all of you enjoy your evening. Remember, once I end the live stream, do me a favor, leave some comments up under the description box. I promise I will respond. If I don't respond tonight, because I go to bed kind of early, I will definitely respond in the morning when I get up. I promise. Sky News Rita. Oh my God. Woo! She's a comedian. Oh my God. I love her. Rita is a mess. Donna, will you email me? I can send you some pens, love. lsibert@ymail.com. Okay, there you go, Donna. I just sent you my email, and I can send you some business cards as well, love. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you so much, and Muna and Michael and Moms and Music Therapy and Donna and In Simulation. All of you make this channel go. Pinky and Florida and Tammy and Isaiah. I thank all of you. And we'll be live Friday unless there's a live meeting from Thornton Township or Dalton. I'll be live tomorrow. If not, I'll see you from Blackson, and I will see you Friday night. Love you all. Please be safe. And excuse me. You have a blessed night too, Imuna. Okay, I just got someone's email. All right. So I will email you back as soon as I get off. Okay. Someone's email just came. Donna, I guess that was your email. So it just came through. All right. You too. See you all. Love you too. Yeah, Rita's awesome. I'll continue to respond to you. Good night. Thank you so much. All of you are wonderful. Love you all. I'll continue to respond to your comments in the chat section until you're gone. And don't forget, even when the chat's over, leave some comments under the video. All right. I'm coming to talk to you now in the comment section. Thank you again. Excuse me, for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel.